When I first moved to Austin 11 years ago, I was young, I was single, I was working in tech, and I was getting paid a lot of money to do it. So, right, I'm not the guy that should worry about this. But 6 months after I moved to Austin, 20% of my tech company got laid off. I wasn't one of them. I was still an intern, but all the old timers told me, "We'll get used to it. This is what happens in tech. They just lay off 20% of the company, and then they hire 15% back, and it all kind of works out in the end." Every year or so, they lay off 20% of the company, and they hire 15% back a year later. So a year passes, and the CEO of my company has a big global telecast where he addresses people from Austin, people from California, people from Denver, people from India, people from China, and all they want to know is, well, are you going to start hiring people back? And he used the phrase, he said, we will be hiring people back in economically advantageous areas. And all the old timers in the company hated that phrase. They hated that phrase because they know it was code. It was code to solo in California. Because California didn't do their zoning very well and had a number of other problems, and the cost of living got so high that the bigwigs in the tech industry figured out they could pay people in Austin about $40,000 to $50,000 less than they could pay people in California. So they rifted a whole bunch of people in California and said, no, we're not hiring them back, they're moving to Austin. Now, I'm not coming from California, I'm coming from Texas, and I love the fact that there's opportunity in Austin. But the other part of that is the old timers knew that the subtext of that was, yeah, you can stay in Austin for now. But what was happening in California, we already see the signs of it happening in Austin. So the year I moved to Austin was the first year that Austin passed the McMansion ordinance to regulate how much money the tech people were spending on houses. But the ironic thing is the people that were building those McMansions are actually economic refugees from California. And they are pushing out the poor in Austin. Well, think about it. If it gets got so bad that the richest of the rich couldn't afford to do business in California, what did that mean to everybody else? It meant everyone else had already fled. And in Austin, we're already seeing people flee. And I care about this specifically because I'm young, and I love this city, and I want to live here for a while. And I don't like the idea there's this clock hanging over our head that every year it gets more and more costly to live in this city.